Have you ever loved a game purely because of how stupid and broken it is? I have, and I think the pinnacle of my love for these sorts of games is Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator was originally released in April of 2014 for Windows. It was published by Coffee Stain Studios, and later the game received versions for the Xbox and PlayStation in 2015, with the Nintendo Switch version released in 2019. I remember the first time that I saw this game. It was being played by a popular YouTuber. The goal of the game was unclear, outside of doing as much destruction as possible to gain the most points. Seeing how silly it was, from the ragdoll physics to the pure insanity of what could be done as a mere goat, I was intrigued, and so when the game became available via the Xbox, I bought it for myself. You play as a goat. Shocker, right? As a goat, there are a few things that you can do. You can kick, you can scream at people, and you can, lick things. Licking something is the equivalent to grabbing it in this game, and why this goat's tongue is infinitely long would be anyone's guess. While on the surface, the goal is to destroy as much as possible, there is a lot to do in Goat Simulator and a lot of fun quests and secrets. You may be playing as a mere goat, but if you explore long enough, you will start unlocking various skins with all sorts of wacky powers. For example, taking 5 bodies up to a hidden altar unlocks the Devil Goat, which absorbs anything around it and is one of the easiest ways to break the game. The Queen Goat summons the bodies of goats from the sky anytime she screams. The Angel Goat can glide for a set distance, and the Buff Goat is extremely powerful. Unlocking these skins requires certain tasks, but it can also be applied before you start the level if you don't want to unlock them yourself, like fighting in a goat ring, finding secret sewers in a city level, or finding a wind totem and taking it to the appropriate altar. On top of destruction, there are also golden goats to unlock, which requires a lot of exploration and a fair bit of creativity to collect them, not to mention all the achievements, which can be unlocked in the game. There are also mini-games and time trials, but given the game's bad controls at best, these can sometimes be more frustrating than fun. I always saw this game as my way to relax when I had extra time, or really just wanted to do something silly and mindless. The game has a lot of content to it, especially when you consider that Goat Simulator is just the start. While Goat Simulator is the base game, housing and the town, like just in general the first town, and then the larger city levels. Well, there's also Goat Z, a zombie game where you can defeat zombies or become one, and I think it actually has survival mechanics to it, but I kind of forget because it wasn't really something that I played myself. And then there's Goat MMO, which faithfully recreates the MMO experience, filled with party chat and even quests and leveling. The game is silly, nonsensical, and sometimes crude in its humor, packed with fun little secrets and references that I think anyone could enjoy. I think one of my favorite things is the dead mouse party on top of the largest skyscraper in the city, but also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference in the sewers if you manage to find them. There's a couple other references I could probably think of if I went back and played it, but honestly, I can't really think of it right now. I know that there's also the Flappy Bird secret, where you can play Flappy Bird on one of the TVs. It's Flappy Goat, however, and I actually ended up getting an achievement because I wanted the high score, and let me tell you how frustrating it was to get this. And then you not only have that, but there's bicycle riding, skateboard riding, you can slide, you can fly, you can glide, there's just so much. But don't even try swimming, it is not worth it. You can ride a speedboat though. So there's just a lot that you can do in this game, and the amount of hours that I have spent in this game is astronomical. There's some secrets that I know by heart because of how much I've played it, and then there's other ones where I'm still trying to figure out how they work. I will say that though I bought it on the Xbox, I ended up later getting it again for Steam because something happened with my Xbox account. I don't know if it was because it was a shared account or what had happened, but there was something that happened to where I lost Goat Simulator. It said that I had never downloaded it, that I never owned it, and I'm not sure what happened. So once I got a gaming PC, I ended up just buying it again because it's a game I really enjoy. And I thought, you know, I put so much time and effort into it before, so clearly it's a good investment. So I waited for it to be on sale. And then I went ahead and bought it again. Now, there are some differences with the Steam version, and I don't know if the Xbox version later updated to do this, but I did notice that with the Steam version, because the game, because the studio, Coffee Stain Studios, actually was responsible for I Am Bread, I did notice that the Steam version had toasters, especially in, like, well, at least in the base game, and that putting toast in the toasters actually unlocked the toaster goat, or the I Am Bread goat or something. It was the toast goat, that's what you were, and so I noticed that. So that was something that was new. I also noticed that there was a Minecraft goat, and I forget what it's called. I think it's called like Block Goat or something like that, and you can actually build. I don't remember this being in the Xbox version, but it could be. I just don't remember that being a possible thing, so it does seem like the Steam version does have some new stuff. But yeah, like I said, I love this game. I put a lot of effort into this game. And, you know, it's like, I love the game, but overall, it really did get mixed reviews. Most consider the game disposable entertainment was the quote that I saw used a lot, given the fact that the game initially started as a mere joke in its alpha build, and then became something more serious once, you know, influencers and stuff got their hands on it, and it kind of became popular. But clearly it was successful enough because it not only got a sequel, which was Goat Simulator 3, because, you know, the creators thought it'd be funny, but it even got a remaster. And when I say that I'm considering the remaster, oh, I am absolutely considering it. But then again, at the same time, unless it adds a lot of new stuff, I wouldn't really, you know what to do with it, so. But anyways, what do you think? Have you ever played a game like this, which is like all ragdoll and crazy? I know that, I think it was Skate 3 that was super popular as a game like this. And like I said, sometimes I just like games like this. I like a game that you can break, that you can destroy, that have funny achievements, that have hilarious references, you know, like movie references, pop culture references, references to other video games and other franchises. I just like silly things like this that, like I said, are just kind of like a waste of time. Something where, you know, you get these points that essentially mean nothing other than getting a high score, and just where you can absolutely shatter the game, and you have to restart it in order to play it again. So sometimes these things are just fun, even if they can be frustrating, especially if you're trying to achieve something. Don't even get me started on some of the golden goats I had to get, and like I said, you have to get so creative with some of these in order to get them, and the game can break itself so easily. And then you have to start all over to try and get something, so, like I said, it can be crazy at times. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to watch me play Goat Simulator sometime, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll live stream it at some point. You know, just have a chill live stream just to chat with some people. But I don't know, that's something to debate later. But, you know, hey, if you think that's something that sounds interesting, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel. I am, of course, still working on my usual content, but I like to take breaks and make videos like this. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys.